How are you doing all there?
Who?
How you doing?
Who's this?
This is Clay Douglas, and I also witnessed a Bigfoot in Big Springs, Texas.
Well, Clay, I'm going to shut up. I'm going to bring you on, and thank you for coming aboard. Why don't you tell our listeners around the globe what happened and when this all happened and what your experience was all about?
Well, my experience, I took my son and nephew to go hunting over in Big Springs, Texas. And out of the bayou, because it's also land with water, and we spotted what we thought was a Bigfoot. Now, it ran, it was hairy, you could see the wind blow the hair, and we were just in awe. But I wish I had a camera, because I would have taken a picture of that, and I would have sent it to you. Now, and what happened next was when I went back and told the family, they didn't believe me. They didn't believe my nephew, and they didn't believe my son. They thought that I was joking with them because sometimes I'm a jokester, and they were not believing it. But me and my son and nephew know what we saw. And what we saw was Bigfoot.
What did it look like, Clay?
Oh my God! The face kind of looks like how can I say, like a Neanderthal. That's how the face looks like. You know what a Neanderthal is?
Well, I know the name, and I know it was pre-man, but I don't know what they look like, so refresh my memory. Tell me what it looked like.
Well, it was skin color brown with the hair was like a reddish brown, long hair, kind of like Chewbacca from Star Wars. You know who Chewbacca is? You know the guy that goes,
Yeah.
that guy? Yeah, well, that guy kind of looked like that, but with the face almost like a monkey.
Hmm. Now, what were you guys doing? Clay, what were you guys doing when you actually came on upon this thing?
Well, like I said, I took my son and nephew hunting. We were trying to hunt for rabbits, and we couldn't find no rabbits out there, but we did find that Bigfoot. Now, I wish, like I said before, I wish I had a camera.
How long ago did this happen, Clay?
This was 8 years ago, and I haven't seen it since.
Okay, all right. So let me ask you this. Have you told anybody about this besides your family who think you're nuts?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But they just don't believe me. Like I said, I'm a jokester. I like to joke around with people, and they think I'm joking with them. But I'm not. I'm telling the darn truth.
What's the population of your town over there?
I don't really know because it's probably about maybe 5,000, maybe 5.
Are you still working, Clay? What do you do for a living?
I'm an author. I'm a writer. If you go to my website called freeamerican.com, you could see my novel. I wrote Mystery Babylon, which is a good seller on Amazon.
Okay. Are you an award winner?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. But just that some of the stuff I believe in, they just don't believe it. They don't agree with some of the stuff I tend to agree with, like the Jews. Now, the Jews control the whole country. Did you know that?
Well,
Jews,
I've been knowing that for a long time. Okay.
yes, the Jews control the entertainment industry. They control politics, and they control all the TV, all the news stations, all the programming. That's why it's called programming, because they're trying to program your mind.
So when I went to freeamerican.com, I don't show you. I don't see you.
It's freeamerican.com.
Oh, I heard you loud and clear. I'm going to put it in again. Okay, all right. I see. Mystery Babylon, One Bloody,
Yes, sir.
Alabaster Eye, Free American
Yes,
Magazine.
sir.
That's all you?
Yes, sir.
You make any money?
I make some money here and there. Back in the 80s, I used to have a magazine. It was a biker magazine. And I wrote what was the Manuel or Noriega contraband that I got from a federal official, gave me the files. I put it on my magazine and I exposed all that stuff. That's how they got me Noriega.
Who's Eli James, Clay?
Excuse me?
Who is Eli James?
Eli James. You don't know who Eli James is?
So you tell me, though. Go ahead.
Well, Eli James, because I had a stroke, so sometimes my memory doesn't quite go there. But I heard of the name Eli James, so I just can't reckon.
Well, let me help you stimulate your mind. Your book, Mystery Babylon, it was written by
Yes, sir.
Eli James and Clay Douglas.
Yes, sir.
Now, does that bring back memories? Okay, Molly. So, if you made any money and this guy helped you make this money, I'd remember him for sure.
Yes, sir.
When did you have this heart problem, Clay?
Excuse me?
You said you had heart problem, you had a stroke or something, heart attack?
Yes, sir. I had a stroke. I had a stroke from all the drugs coming into my soul when I had Blog Talk Radio.
Whatever that is, I never heard of that, but that's okay.
If you go and listen to the last few months of the recordings of the archives, you can understand why I had a stroke.
Were you in fear for your life?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, how old are you, Clay?
That's something I don't really want to do.
And you live in Big Springs, Texas?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, listen, everybody's got their own rights, just like everyone else in the world, and I totally agree with you. You have your own show on Blog Talk Radio, I understand, too.
Yes, I had it.
For how long?
Oh, wow. Probably about 8 years ago.
What made you get off?
A stroke.
Really?
Just getting into the throat. The throat called in, and they start messing around with me, and I get upset, I get angry, and my heart starts racing. So I also have a speech impediment from that. Right now, it's okay because I'm on medication.
Right. Let me ask you a question, Clay. What was the story about the scam that you perpetrated with the pancake breakfast?
That was not real. Those were the crows. The crows trying to make pancake breakfast and stuff. And so I called the hotel senators and they called the police. They had it on the radio station. And they said that it was false and if anybody paid for it, that they wouldn't refund any money. And I was going to get the FBI after all them, but pancake breakfast didn't happen.
What about the $60,000 in donations?
I never got 67 or whatever in donations. I never got that.
Yeah, sometimes I wonder, that they print a bunch of shit and nobody really understands it, do they? And it's not true.
No, they don't. They're nothing but darn crows, darn, darn motherfuckers.
Yeah, I feel you.
Now, there's a guy on Blog Talk that's trying to take over what I did. He doesn't give me any credit. His name is Joseph. Oh my God. Last name is Gibson. I had a hard time just to remember things, but he's trying to take over what I did. And he took my listeners.
Was there any truth, Clay, to that $2.5 million that was paid to you from the unpaid veterans benefits?
I don't remember that. I served, but I didn't go to Vietnam. But they put me like if I did go to Vietnam, and I have no stolen valor. That is completely a lie.
Let me ask you a question, okay? What is your dream, Clay?
My dream, see, I hanged around with Native Americans, had some peyote, and I astral projected myself, and I saw in dreams where the Jews were no more.
Okay, so that's your dream. And you also said that the Jews killed Kennedy. That true?
Yes, sir. The Jews killed Kennedy. They killed his brother. They did 9/11. They did the thing in Oklahoma. They're the ones that killed Dave Christ. They were the ones behind everything.
So you also state that there are three major organizations: BIGFOOT, Black Lives Matter, Southern Poverty Law Center, and that the United States is officially a whites-only country. Where do you come up with this?
Well, see, we started off as a black nation, if you understand. We came here, we took over. If it wasn't for us, the Native Americans, the Mexicans, the Indians, Salvadorians, Chileans, the Colombians, all they would know what to do. They still be playing with rock. So if it wasn't for the white man coming in, we are the ones that advanced the whole thing behind America because we had a plan. Who's that singing there?
I don't know. I have no idea. There's other people on the line. So let me ask you this.
Who is on the line?
Who just said that when Clay was talking? Identify yourself.
That'd be Colonel Sanders.
Oh, Colonel Sanders. How you doing, Colonel Sanders?
Well, by golly, I'm doing real good, Clay.
Hey, Clay, there's another thing I want to ask you about. You know, you look up to this flashy and sexy lady with a satisfied smile. You know what I'm talking about?
Talking about Candy?
Candy, that's right. The flowing blonde hair. Beads of sweat glistening on her tight bikini clad
Oh my
body.
God, she could take off her dentures and man, she could give you a great blowjob.
How'd you meet her, Clay? Clay, how'd you meet her?
I met her at a biker bar about 10 years ago. We were dating, and then she became my manager.
You sound like an interesting dude. I gotta tell you, I'm reading some of this stuff. And Clay, you're 6'4", 300 pounds, muscular body.
And I know how to straddle a Harley.
And by the way, we're the same age, dude. Did you know that?
Amen.
Actually, you're older than me. Okay?
Amen.
You're 3 years. You're 3 years. You're going to be 74, right? November.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you're 2 years old. So you know this wide world web. You find out everything, can't you?
Yeah, you find about anything they want. Even the little crust inside your belly button.
3 minutes.
Yeah. I got to tell you, you're a breath of fresh air, brother. And,
Thank you right there.
No, really, I love it. I love this one thing that you say here. In an instant, that size 13 steel-toed cowboy boot is firmly implanted in Scumley's ass.
I'll stick it so far up your ass that you'll
I see it right here.
And stick that shit up.
Wow. You know, I'm gonna have you on next week because I love your attitude, dude. How long were you on Block Talk?
I was on Blog Talk for about 10 years. First, I was on Blog TV. And from Blog TV, I went to Blog Talk.
And you said somebody took your show, huh?
Yeah, somebody actually hacked my show. They were playing some type of music about Rembrandt and the 18 Naked Cowboys.
I love how they signed off on this piece. It says the horse is fucking him. You remember that?
Excuse me, sir?
How they signed off on this piece that they wrote about you? It says the horse is fucking him.
60 seconds left, folks.
No. I think that's
Listen,
real.
I'd like to know, though, can you tell me what happened here with this $2.5 million?
If I get $2.5 million, if I had that, then I wouldn't even do a show. I would live somewhere like in Cabo San Lucas.
It's not like it used to be. I used to go to Cabo in the early 70s when it was real. Now it's too commercial.
Yes, sir.
When was the last time you heard from Candy?
Last time I heard from Candy was about a month ago.
Does she have new teeth or she got no teeth?
You got dentures.
I'll give you a call. We'll get together. Kudos and salutations. You never know who's going to be on our radio show. Till next time, America.
Got my number there.
Thank you,
Write it
everybody.
down. All right. God bless y'all.